The automotive industry is undergoing a profound change with the introduction of a vertically integrated system by legacy automakers like Ford to challenge Tesla's market dominance. This allows companies like Tesla to manufacture EV components in-house, reducing their reliance on suppliers and making a substantial profit from vehicle sales, even though they lose money on each EV that is produced. Jim Farley, the CEO of Ford, has pledged to invest more than $50 billion over the next 5 years in order to develop 2 electric cars by 2026. Is it too little, too late for the traditional car maker, or might this be the opportunity Tesla is looking for to kill the legacy automaker? Come along as we discuss the benefits and drawbacks of Ford's endeavor to counter Elon and Tesla's vertically integrated system and unveil this new initiative. The CEO of Ford has revealed some startling information about Elon Musk and Tesla that would make even the most ardent advocate of legacy automakers really question these companies' fate. However, before we begin discussing this fascinating subject, please make sure that you have subscribed to our channel and hit the like button. Jim Farley, the CEO of Ford, wants to challenge Tesla to become the world's leading electric vehicle manufacturer. The business plans to invest more than $50 billion over the next 5 years. But there's a catch. Ford has to reconsider their approach because they are now losing money on every EV. Farley has revealed a few startling facts about Tesla. Interestingly, Henry Ford, the company's founder, also had a novel approach to manufacturing. He invented the idea of vertical integration, which entailed controlling the raw material supply chain and manufacturing every component internally. This allowed him to reduce costs and raise product quality, and by 1930, he could sell the Model T for just $360, opening up car ownership to millions of Americans. Tesla has outperformed 4 competitors in the market by adopting a similar strategy. With the popularity of software-based electric vehicles growing, big manufacturers are having to reconsider their business strategies. Because of its vertically integrated business model, Tesla is able to lower its reliance on suppliers and generate substantial profits from the sale of its vehicles. As the auto industry shifts to more in-house manufacturing, manufacturers such as Ford are trying to keep up with Tesla. Historically, automakers would buy parts straight from their vendors' shelves. Automakers are facing a fundamental shift in the way they do things as the automotive industry moves towards more in-house manufacturing like Tesla's vertically integrated system. Tesla CEO Elon Musk is well known for calling their approach to design and construction of cars catalog engineering. And by designing and building more of their cars in-house, Tesla would be able to stay ahead of its competitors. Although Tesla has had great success with this concept, Ford and other automakers are now considering using it as well. Ford CEO Jim Farley has taken on the challenge of transforming the corporation into an electric vehicle manufacturer to compete with Tesla. However, Ford is currently losing money on each EV manufactured, which is forcing them to reconsider their approach. There will be fewer people needed to build EVs, but hopefully they can find opportunities in technology, batteries, and other fields. At a conference earlier this year, Farley emphasized the company's need to move away from the catalog engineering model and vertically integrate. He cited Henry Ford's Rouge manufacturing complex in Dearborn, Michigan, which was vertically integrated and had a significant impact on Ford's success. Ford is committed to investing over $50 billion over the next 5 years, but they're not realizing that producing EVs requires 40% less labor. Additional businesses similar to Volkswagen, despite having undergone similar changes and implementing similar business strategies, General Motors and Mercedes-Benz still need to procure electric motors from suppliers and, in certain situations, face difficulties with software development. Luminous Motor CEO Peter Rawlinson notes that in order to compete in the modern auto industry, Lucid and Tesla stand to gain from a more vertically integrated strategy. According to Rawlinson, key players are aware that electric vehicles are the way of the future, but they are not yet widely aware that they need to improve their game in terms of motors, electric powertrains, battery technology, inverters, and transmissions. The market does not yet view electric powertrains in the same light as Tesla did. According to Robinson, a former vice president of vehicle engineering at Tesla, the company has controlled Lucid's manufacturing primarily in-house. However, all indications point to automakers taking a lead in this race for technological superiority. They might soon give up their practice of contract manufacturing components and software in order to cut expenses related to large-scale production. years of outsourcing research and development, as well as manufacturing to vendors that could provide electric and electronic components, semiconductors, and steering controls for different automakers on a bigger scale and at a lesser cost have resulted in them investing in mines, batteries, and motors in the realm of electric cars. Tesla's vertically integrated business model, which involves acquiring raw materials directly for battery manufacturing and software development, has proven to be an effective tactic. While many manufacturers lack the in-house engineering skills to design their electric vehicle platforms, Tesla has won over consumers' hearts. Battery packs and powertrains, despite claiming to be able to deliver a model for as little as $25,000, Tesla's method was costly. According to HSS Market, only two automakers, Tesla EV startup Lucid Group Incorporated and Chinese Bidco Limited, manufacture all of their electric motors internally. Other automakers, including Mercedes-Benz, are hesitant to bring all facets of EV manufacturing in-house at a time when EV sales still account for a portion of the overall vehicle demand. Despite this, investors remain confident in the company and its vertically integrated cars, despite the company's recent spate of price increases. In their existing e-vehicles, Ford and Porsche use electric motors from suppliers. Although Ford is keen to emulate Tesla, the firm has announced that it needs to build new facilities and supply networks in order to meet its goal of producing 2 million electrified vehicles by the end of 2026. This would include an all-electric Formula One pickup truck, and it will cost roughly $50 billion. Although Ford has outsourced a significant amount of the work related to its internal combustion engines, the corporation still wishes to go back to how it did business. 100 years ago, Ford aimed to control the EV industry and begin turning a profit from EV sales by bringing more aspects of EV manufacture in-house. Jim Farley, the CEO of Ford, has stressed the importance of vertically integrating production and abandoning the catalog engineering paradigm. Farley said the firm had to give up on its early electric vehicle of use strategy of using off-the-shelf components, and pointed to the Rouge manufacturing complex in Dearborn, Michigan, which was established by founder Henry Ford at the turn of the century as an example of what the company sought to achieve. While it's a complicated process that will take time, money, and effort for Ford and other manufacturers to complete in the EV market, they have their work cut out for them, because by 2030, automakers that have not yet made the switch to electric vehicles will go bankrupt. Ford wants to control the supply chain all the way back to the mines where battery components are made. Ford is determined to surpass Tesla and will stop at nothing to boost production volumes. Only a small number of companies, including Tesla EV startup Lucid Group Incorporated, Chinese Bidco Limited, Hyundai Motor Company, and the Renault-Nissan-Mitsubishi Alliance, manufacture all of their electric motors internally. Other automakers, including Mercedes-Benz, Ford, and Porsche, are using suppliers' electric motors in their current EV models. If Ford can produce more than 2 million cars in 2026, it will be a significant achievement, but the company should aim even higher. The future of the automotive industry is electric, and Ford wants to be at the forefront of that revolution. While Ford wants to go back to its origins and create its own electric motors, it's a more complicated process than that. So if they want to compete with Tesla and other top EV manufacturers, they have their work cut out for them. Nonetheless, Ford will need to take major steps to boost its production output and begin turning a profit from EV sales if it hopes to dominate the EV market. What do you think of Ford's plans to catch up to Tesla? Do you think it's feasible at this point? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. We sincerely appreciate it. If you would like and think about subscribing to be updated with the most recent EV, thank you for viewing Ford, Toyota, and Tech News. See you in the next international video.